No comment yet this morning from the Clintons after Monica Lewinsky's candid new article for Vanity Fair. More than 15 years after her affair with President Clinton, Lewinsky says, quote, "It's time to burn the beret and bury the blue dress." Nancy Cordes is in Washington with the latest revelations from the scandal that changed Monica Lewinsky's life. Nancy, good morning.
Good morning. Monica Lewinsky hasn't done a major interview on this subject, believe it or not, in 10 years. But she says she still reads some story or some joke about herself almost every day, and she feels that by staying quiet, she's allowed others to define her. In the essay titled Shame and Survival, Lewinsky writes about the pain of being, quote, possibly the first person whose global humiliation was driven by the internet. A scandal which broke in 1998.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman, Miss Lewinsky.
Led to what she called strong suicidal temptations several times. She has struggled to find jobs, she says, despite a master's degree from the London School of Economics. I eventually came to realize, she says, that traditional employment might not be an option for me. She's opening up, she says, to try to prevent tragedies like the 2010 suicide of Tyler Clementi, a freshman at Rutgers University who was secretly streamed on a webcam kissing another man. If you haven't figured out who you are, Lewinsky writes, it's hard not to accept the horrible image of you created by others. The Clinton White House, she says, painted her as an unstable stalker. And their opponents, she argues, are still dredging up the scandal to embarrass the Clintons.
For all these people who stand up for Bill Clinton, say he's the greatest thing since sliced bread, he was a serial philanderer, but he also is someone who took advantage of women in the workplace.
Sure, my boss took advantage of me, Lewinsky says of President Clinton, but I will always remain firm on this point. It was a consensual relationship. In 1999, she told Barbara Walters she felt conflicted about Clinton.
Sometimes I have warm feelings, sometimes I'm proud of him still, and sometimes I hate his guts, and he makes me sick.
Thank you.
15 years later, she says she dreads the idea of another Clinton running for president.
Stay tuned.
We will.
When I know, you'll know.
When I hear of Hillary's prospective candidacy, Lewinsky writes, I cannot help but fear the next wave of paparazzi, the next wave of where is she now stories. She added, their lives have moved on. I wish them no ill, and I fully understand that what has happened to me and the issue of my future do not matter to either of them. Lewinsky says she deeply regrets her role in what happened with the president, but that at the time, Charlie, she thought it was an authentic connection.
Nancy, thanks.